Who's the most chaotic person you've ever had to deal with? My wife and I have been together for 8 years. She's 38, I'm 36. We live in Arkansas now, but she's originally from San Diego. Every year she insists we go back to California to visit her family. It used to be a fun little trip, just the two of us on a plane. But ever since we had our baby, my wife insists on driving instead of flying. Now, I don't mind using all my vacation days for this. It's her hometown after all, but traveling with her, it's honestly a nightmare. The woman overpacks like we're preparing for the apocalypse. Before, we had a Mazda CX-7, and she'd cram that thing full. But after work gave me a $900 monthly car allowance, we upgraded to a full-sized Suburban, and somehow she managed to fill that one too. I mean, she stacked stuff all the way to the ceiling, even in the front passenger seat, blocking the mirrors. Totally unsafe, and she didn't care. What's worse, we barely use any of it, but every night at the hotel, I still have to drag all of it inside because she's paranoid someone might steal it. 3 days there, 3 days back. I did all the heavy lifting, every stop. Now add to that her constant lateness. I'd tell her, let's leave by 10, and she'd show up at noon. So we'd start late, and then she'd insist we drive until midnight to make up for it. She'd get annoyed when I said it ruined the trip, but how could it not? Anyway, fast forward to this recent work conference. It was a pretty big deal. 5 nights at a nice resort, all expenses paid. I was pumped. I invited her along, just us two. We had planned for my mom to watch our daughter, but the day before, she suddenly canceled that plan and insisted we take the baby, and of course, bring everything we own again. She filled the Suburban. Again. It wasn't even practical stuff. There were totes. A whole tote just for blankets. Another one just for towels. 2 totes for her clothes. It felt like we were moving, not going on a 5-day trip. The hotel room got so cluttered you couldn't even walk without stepping over something. The night before the conference started, I told her, very calmly I thought, that the overpacking and constant lateness was making these trips miserable for me. That's when she snapped. She accused me of wanting to go to the conference alone so I could cheat. I reminded her that I literally invited her to come. It didn't end there. A few weeks later, she had to travel to San Diego solo for a family emergency. I stayed back with our daughter. She was supposed to be gone 3 days, but on day 2, I woke up to find a dozen missed calls from her. I answered the last one, and she was screaming. Apparently, she had tracked my location history and freaked out when she saw I had gone to a local bar the night before with coworkers. She cut her trip short, flew back immediately, stormed into the house, and demanded to go through my phone. I handed it to her, nothing to hide. Still, she was convinced I was up to something. Then the big one hit. A month after that trip, I had to travel again. This time it really was solo, just a weekend workshop in Dallas. I kept in touch the entire time, texts, calls, even sent her a selfie from the hotel room just to be safe, but she wasn't buying it. When I got back, she was gone. Not just her, but all her stuff too. Took the baby. No note, just a text that said, "You're not the man I thought you were." Later, I found out she had flown to Dallas on the 2nd day of my trip. She had tracked my phone and followed me. She showed up at the hotel lobby and saw me chatting with 2 female colleagues. Just a regular conversation, nothing shady, but she took a photo and used that as her proof. I didn't even know she was there. Now she's filed for divorce. Goodbye and good riddance.